was a great trip in Texas. Got to figure out where we're going to go next. Pam, what do you think? Where do you want to go next?
How about the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas?
The Ozark Mountains in Arkansas? Have you never seen the movie?
What movie? It'll be fine.
Hot Springs is actually the oldest federal reserve in the United States, dating back to 1832. This actually predates the formation of the National Park Service, which named Yellowstone as its first park. The Hot Springs area has been home to early years of baseball spring training, speakeasies, and visited by gangsters like Al Capone. Currently, Bathhouse Row is listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and some of these bathhouses are actually still active. All right, we're here on Bathhouse Row, just kind of walking through here. Pam and I hadn't been here in, I guess, it's about 27 years or so when we first... I guess
29.
29 years, okay.
I know exactly.
When we were first married, I guess the first or second year we were married, we came here and did one of the baths, stayed at the Arlington Hotel. We'll show you that in a minute. And it's beautiful. It's a National Historic Park and national treasure with these bathhouses. Some of them are still open and operating, some of them are not. But
and I was fortunate enough to be bathed in one of those.
Mm-hmm. She still smells good from that bath 30 years ago. It's amazing. Plaque about John Muir, a famous naturalist, and one of his great sayings is, of all the paths you take in life, make sure a few of them are dirt. And we're about to heed that advice to the top of whatever this mountain's called in Hot Springs, so we can see the whole city. So we'll catch up with you when we get up to the top, if we make it to the top. Pam's going to go first as a lookout.
Probably not the best shoes.
No, not at all. Nope, not prepared. Or a purse. She's prepared for a social gathering, but not hiking in the woods. Well, you can see there's the Hotel Arlington where we started the hike. So now we're at the top of the tower. And as you can tell by looking at Pam, let me see the sweat, Pam. You can tell the people that drove to the top and the people that walked to the top. We're walking down the promenade to get back down, and we came across the spring, and it's literally about 10 degrees warmer standing right here than standing right here. So that's one of the springs going down. I'm not going to get in that water right there, but I guess that would be the inexpensive.
if it was ice cold water, but it's not. It's about 140 degrees, I think, something like that. Something like that. It sounds like a good number. All right, going into what used to be a bathhouse, and now it's a brewery. And their claim to fame is they brew beer with the hot springs that come out of the springs. Okay, we made it to the edge of the lake here. This is the Gray Lake and the Gray Lake State Park. You'll see that. And this is what happens anytime Meka gets close to the water. She's just got to do it. It's not even that hot out, but she just loves water, and that's where she is. We're going to just explore this peninsula here and see what it brings us. I'm going to have to take a swim myself. The Gray Lake. Last day here, and we're moving on to Lake Maumelle.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's because we're old.
Huh?
Pam said everybody's been so polite. They all say, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. That's a southern way.
I wasn't saying it in reference to our age. I was saying it in reference to manners.
I think that we're just old. They see us as seniors. A couple of people have asked us if we got the senior discount at the state park. And what's interesting is the state park doesn't cost you anything to get in. And I still asked for the senior discount. Got some funny looks, but still didn't cost us anything. A lot of people are telling us that we should have started earlier this morning to get up there so he wouldn't be as sweaty, because they were pretty sweaty coming down already. But we may or may not have had an incident with a tequila bottle and a couple of beers last night, so that may have slowed us down a little bit. Not so much you, but this guy here.
I think it was the chips.
Yeah, the chips for sure, potentially. That's a good excuse. I think it was the tequila personally.
I know this might not sound like much, a mountain in Arkansas, but let me tell you, it is. What do you think, Ken?
Piece of cake. Yeah.
But look at this. Wow.
Remember the discussion about the tequila? It's real.
We're almost there, though. Okay.
We'll zoom into this when we come back. All right, well, we made it to the top of Pinnacle on the west side, and you can kind of see behind Pam, it's the Arkansas River. We're going to try and get to the other side of the mountain where you can see Lake Maumelle. I think that's kind of a prettier view, but just to give you an idea, this is what it looks like over here. Let me see, get behind you. All right, we're on the other side of Pinnacle Mountain Peak now. This is the Lake Maumelle side. You can see how pretty it is. The other side had power lines and neighborhoods. This side has natural beauty of the natural state of Arkansas, as you can see. I'm not sure I can see the lens because I've got a lot of sweat on my glasses, but I have the glasses on just to look good for the video, because that's what we do, as Pam does. So anyway, what do you think? We'll show you some of the walk coming down, because that's
Should be interesting going
that's going to
down.
be more treacherous, I think. So if you never see the video, you know what happened to us. So anyway, let's give you a little view of this.
We're taking the hard side. It's a little slower going down.
What's that?
It's a little slower going down. Whoa. This video is going to be bad because I'm like trying to keep from falling. Because I'm trying to keep from falling. Where are you? Up there you are.
I'm over here in the easy part. Strenuous hike. I think they said it's 1/8 of a mile, so this will be a short video.
Strenuous?
Well, no, it's not strenuous. No. I'm just being facetious. So it's not very far, so it looks like it's down that way. I think we're here. We just started. Cave. This is the end of this particular trail. This is actually a pretty big cave. I don't know if you'll see it coming out of the sun into the shade. Here we have already the tourist Pam Smith taking pictures. Man, this goes way back. Let's see where this goes. This is a huge cave. Well, if it hasn't fallen in the last 100 million years, if it does, then well, it's just meant to be. Wow. They say there's hieroglyphics here, so not graffiti. I don't know, I don't see any, but they said somewhere. I have to see if we can find some. Alright, this is Cedar Falls Trail. We were at the Bear Cave, otherwise known as... So they call it Bear Cave over here, so there must be a Bear Cave versus the Rock Cave. The Rock Cave. Where's the Bat Cave? And where's Robin? But we're going the Cedar Falls Trail, which is the strenuous one. So we'll see how this little one does. She didn't do the strenuous Pinnacle one yesterday, so she's walking, and we just met a nice family from Mississippi, and as you guys know, Pam is from Mississippi. If we haven't said that already, we will say that's where she's from originally. But what I find myself doing, and you tell me if this is bad or not, is doing shameless plugs for the Roadsmiths whenever I meet somebody. We talk about our YouTube channel, so as you know, we're trying to get up the subscribers. So we just ran across somebody else. We'll see if we can rope him in as well. So we made it to the end. Made it to the falls here at Petit Jean, and Pam's filming me, filming her, filming me. Kind of like a mirror, but if you check this out, I think it's a couple 100 feet drop. You can kind of see how that waterfall is just carved the hole and the slot in that. But look, this is amazing. Just kind of get the sense of the size of it if you look at the people that are just hanging out over there below the waterfall. Came across a cave. We're not sure what it's called. They have one called Bear Cave, and I'm not sure this is it, but if I were a bear...
Well, it was across on the other side of
Yeah, I'd probably consider that as a place to live. It looks pretty good. It goes way back. We're not sure how far, but it's
like a good tornado shelter.
It is, in case a tornado comes in the summer, which doesn't happen here ever. All right, on to the next. We started at the beginning of Seven Hollows Trail. This is a 4.5 mile hike. Kind of down the other side of Petit Jean Mountain. So this is what we look like when we start. I'll have to show you what we look like when we finish, which usually...
We might be a little sweaty.
A little sweaty, so we'll show you that. So it's supposed to be an interesting hike. A lot of rock formations and kind of animals like that in a natural bridge, so we'll show you that.
Okay, we're having a little bit of a debate here. Pam thinks this rock rolled into this tree, and then the tree grew
And it caused an injury in the tree, and when the trees get injured, they regrow bark to cover the injury, and so now the bark is encasing the rock.
Okay, but I'm going to go with the theory that a 20-ton rock would roll over these trees in a microsecond. But I think they call this catcher's mitt tree because it resembled. I just made that up, by the way, but it does resemble a catcher's mitt.
I think you just named it.
I did. I should call the Parks Department.
Anyway, now we're to the natural bridge.
Oh, it's right up here. It's right to your left. There it is.
This way, Meka. Come. Meka, come.
Very cool. I'm not sure there's a way to get up to go over the bridge. And even if you did, I'm not sure what the toll is. If you're in New York, that would cost you $13 to walk across that bridge, and it goes nowhere.
Here. She sees water.
Yeah, we're gonna go inside under the covered bridge. Not the covered bridge. That'd be New England. This is the natural bridge.
I do believe she's part mountain goat.
I know. I call it the covered bridge. So it's not painted red, and it's not in Vermont, but it's beautiful. And you can see, I'm going to get a close-up of the ancient hieroglyphics from probably 1984, 1985. I don't see anything really very new though, but it's modern day hieroglyphics. We call it graffiti. Must be a fern farm. We've come to a fern farm. Actually, it's a perfect place for ferns to farm. Let's see if she got hung up on the ferns. She's hung up on the ferns. They should have named you Fern. I'm going to start calling you Fern, Pam. Fern.
I love ferns and moss.
You should have been Pam to Fern. So I think the hard part is officially started. We're through the easy part, and now I think we have 3 more miles of this. Turtle rocks? Yeah, I see the resemblance. Shells, turtle shells. Yeah. I guess if you look this way, could be. That was an odd name, but somebody came up with it. Probably in a drug-induced moment. Well, we were going to do the wrap-up video of the Seven Hollows Trail before we got into the car.
536 active calories.
850, 583?
Well, it gives you
That's
two
new
different.
math.
It gives you 2 different calories. One is the active calories, which is like the additional calories that you burned on that workout.
It's very technical.
Versus, and then the 800 and whatever calories includes your normal calorie burn.
Oh, so it's 500 calories just for living.
No, it's 300 calories just for living.
So then it's
500 calories.
500 extra calories. So if we had done nothing,
We put the work in.
if we had done nothing, we would have just burned 300 calories.
Right.
But we did a lot of work, 4.5 miles, and we burned 800 calories.
Right.
I'm a bigger fan of the 300 calories.
The night before we were leaving, Ken convinced me to get up that next morning to watch sunrise over the mountain. And I'm not a morning person, but I reluctantly agreed, and am I ever glad that I did, because we arrived at the top of the mountain and had the opportunity to witness a wedding at sunrise, and it was beautiful.
at the Museum of Automobiles. One would think that maybe this would be in Detroit, but it's not. It's in Pettigene, Arkansas. But if you can notice where the building is, way out there, and you notice where we are, way over here, Pam has decided that there wasn't quite enough hiking yesterday, so we've parked a mile away. So we'll, she's whispering at me and I can't hear her, so I'll be right back.
Not Pettigene, Arkansas.
Oh, it's Marlton, Arkansas. I got a cut on my nose there. All right, let's go see. If you worked for Mary Kay Cosmetics in 1937, this is the car they gave you. Was Mary Kay Cosmetics even around in 1937? But if they, no? But if they were, this is the car they would have given you. This actually looks like the Munsters car, but in pink. Look, cause remember the Munsters car had the front open and then the back closed? How awesome is this? Dun, 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 dun. 41 Chevy Deluxe 4-door. I think this was featured in The Godfather. This is the car, and I'm just making this up, of course, that Sonny was murdered in. But looks a lot like it. Could be it. It's definitely the era. Awesome looking car. Arriving at Lindsay's Trout Dock with Trey and Buffy to go fishing. So if we don't catch anything tonight, we're not eating, right? Is that what happens? Is that the?
You won't be here anyway.
That's true. Yeah.
You've got to catch your food.
Yeah.
Hello.
Howdy. You get a steak?
Well, that's what I told him. I said, you know, this water's
rain.
Oh, we even got seats on there. That's awesome.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to sit at the bottom of that boat.
Whoa, whoa, yeah.
We're off. That was the hard part.
We're off.
Wind it up.
Wind it up, he said.
He's no longer a boat virgin. Yeah, he said wind this thing up.
He said, wind
He
it up.
doesn't know fast.
I never drove a tiller before, so it's the opposite of what you think.
What do you say?
He never drove a tiller before.
What you got, Ken? I see him.
Go get yours.
He's little, but he sure is pretty. You need the net?
Itty
It's
bitty
behind
pretty.
you.
Itty bitty pretty. No, hang on. I got my thing here.
Oh my
Awesome, though.
gosh.
Get a picture of that.
What do you do with that?
Shit.
Alligator snapping turtle.
Oh yeah, you don't want to put your hand.
I know, dude. I know.
Just grab him by the neck.
Yeah, I know.
You want to come do
How do you get it?
Get it close, I'll come get it.
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Hey, what do you mean to?
He's so ugly.
Get him out. You think, I don't want to.
Don't put him inside here.
No, I don't want to kill
Y'all,
him.
that thing's anxious.
Now that we've left Arkansas, we wanted to kind of give you a sort of a, just a quick summarization of our thoughts on it, and you'll see in the video things that we did. It just really was very surprising to us. I've been to Arkansas numerous times on business, mostly Little Rock, and fly in, fly out. But we really got a chance to immerse ourselves in the Ozarks, and we wanted to kind of give you just a highlight of some of the things. And Pam's kind of summarized those in what she calls her ABCs.
My ABCs of Arkansas. My ABCs of Arkansas are A, active, because it offers so much hiking and it's amazing. B, it's beautiful and there's tons of bluffs, which is really cool. I'm not used to seeing that from Texas. And C, comfortable, because our friends that live in Mountain View, Arkansas, went above and beyond to welcome us and make us comfortable. In fact, we extended our stay at their home because it was just amazing. So don't ever give up on Arkansas. Make sure you include it on your list of to-go-tos, and you'll love it, I'm sure, as much as we did.
Yeah, the sad part is that they talk about, Pam talked about our friends that made us comfortable. So Trey and Buffy Campbell, I used to work with Trey some years ago, and they've recently bought a general store in Mountain View, Arkansas, which is actually sort of the home of folk music, and it's called Melon's Country Store. And we were so active and busy and doing stuff with them, we didn't get any video of the country store. But if you're in Mountain View, make sure you stop in, tell Trey and Buffy that the Roadsmith sent you, and I'm sure they'll give you some taffy or something for you. But anyway, on to the next place. We'll see you then.
Next time on the Roadsmiths.